Today's Friday, it's the 7th of February 2025, and we're down in Palmanova. Anita had an appointment this morning, so we had to come down, and it wasn't hair and it wasn't nails.
No.
So what was it? We'll find out. But before we do find out, there's more chopping of trees going on across the road at La Piazzetta. The work continues, and looks like there's another tree about to bite the dust. All the top branches have now been cut off. We've been watching as he's been chopping bits off, just quite amazing. So yeah, it looks like the trees are going in front of La Piazzetta. Another reason to come down here and have a look is to see what's going on with the pavement over there, where they started doing the work a few weeks ago, and it seems to be progressing really at a pace. Quick look at the beach. It's a nice big ship on the horizon over there, and an almost deserted beach, but not quite. It's just a small group of people enjoying the sunshine today, but it is a little bit cool, and it's going to get cooler and less pleasant over the weekend. Well, we're just going to have a little walk along, and Anita can tell us about her experience this morning. She went to renew her driving license. License.
So I didn't actually realise that my driving licence had run out till last week. I just happened to check it when I was at knitting with my friends, and found out it runs out this month, actually on the 11th next week. So we went in to make an appointment last Wednesday, and I got an appointment for this morning at 10 o'clock. And it's 10:05, and I'm out already. Easily done.
So what happened? What did you have to do?
So the first thing was that I had to have my photograph taken. She just did one, and she said, she just did one, and I said that was fine. And then I had to go on this machine where there's a little dot, and it goes along, and then it goes behind something, and you've got to press where you think it finishes.
This is a bit like playing one of those computer games, I guess, isn't it? And
you have to do it 6 times, and it goes at different speeds. So
6 times?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So sometimes it goes fast, sometimes it goes slow. And she said I was perfect.
I did it a few years ago. I remember that. So
that was the first thing. And then I went in to see this very nice lady who only spoke Spanish. And she asked me about my health, and I told her everything was all right. I told her I went to the doctors regularly, no cholesterol, everything all right. She asked my weight and my height. I didn't really know my height, I just said yes to whatever she said. And then I had to have my eyes tested. And there was the third line from the bottom you had to read, and then the second, and then the bottom. And she said to be able to drive, you need to know the third line. And I did all of them with both eyes. And both eyes closed. No, not quite.
You could read them both with both eyes closed?
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
Well, I knew them by then. So then I came out and...
Did she test your ears?
No, she said, is your hearing okay? And I said, yes. So then I came out and paid €88. And she said it'll be in the post. She's given me a temporary licence. So I asked how long it would take, expecting to say about a week. And she said about 2 months, depending on traffic. So all done easily, and quite happy with that.
Well, there you go. Younger people get the licence, I think, for 10 years.
Yeah, she said when you're 65 you're only allowed it for 5 years.
So we've got one for 5 years, or we'll get one for 5 years. I think mine doesn't run out for another couple of years yet, being the younger of the two of us. And there we can, just across the road, we can see how the work is going on all the way up, but they don't seem for some reason to have gone all the way to the end. I think I said that in the last time I came along here.
Maybe the Chiringuito has to stay open.
El Chiringo is still open. It's one of the few places along there that is open. And the Colmena, well, that's still under construction. When we go back, we'll have a look at the paving, because they've actually started laying the paving just in front of my tie. It does actually look quite good. So there's lots of work going on, and more of the hotels are going to be opening up over the next few days. In fact, I think there's a couple opening this weekend. So we'll start to see a few more people arriving. Unfortunately, for anyone who is arriving tomorrow, the weather isn't going to be very good. So hopefully it's a short blast of bad weather. If they're arriving today, it's beautiful. And that cruise ship over there is just slowly making its way across the horizon. There's a slight mist. We are a little bit early this morning. It's only 10:15. That was because of Anita's appointment. That's why we came out. But we do have a lunch appointment, so we're not going to be spending long out today.
We're going to have a coffee somewhere.
So we'll go and see if we can find a coffee, and then I'll show you the work that's going on along the pavement on the land side here in Palmanova. We can't walk along that side at all, so it's a bit of an issue for any businesses that are open. But I guess they've chosen it at this time of the year because most are closed. There's only one or two that I think have stayed open, El Chiringo being one, which is the one here on the end. And then, just going past, Le Petit Bistro is closed, Portugal closed, LA Diner, that's closed, as is Rossini.
Saffron might still be open.
Yeah, I think Saffron was open. I'm not sure whether it still is. It's a bit difficult to tell at this time of the morning because they'd be closed anyway. Tobaccos, you'd expect that to be open, wouldn't you? And it's actually got its display boards and there's somebody in there, so the Tobaccos is open. And it looks to me as though the Saffron will be opening up later on. They've got the chairs outside. And just that little bit of pavement there hasn't been touched. Going past High Tapas, Tutti Frutti and Tot Frutti and La Cantina, they were closed anyway. The hotel, which is open all the way through the winter, is open, and anyone who's staying there, they've got the workmen working right in front of them. The promenade along here has got to be something on the agenda for renewing. It's very uneven and there's lots of cracked bricks, but on that side they've just laying the concrete over there, and a bit further down they're actually laying the bricks, which are going to make it look and feel a lot better to walk along. Of the bars down there, I think they're mostly closed except Oceana, and they're open. We've got clients in there as well, enjoying the sunshine. Man up there is still chopping down the trees now, climbing down the trees, taking off all the side branches, and he's working his way down. Let's cross over.
Shall we go to Oceana and have a coffee?
What we could do, let's just have a look at the floor here. This is what they've done, and you can see they're working their way along there, and this part's already done. Sure what they're going to do about here, whether they're just going to leave this part as it is. Yeah, we'll go down.
Never been there before, have we?
No. Down the steps, we're just going down by Mai Tai.
The knitting ladies come here quite a lot.
The pavement did need doing, so
This looks nice, doesn't
the dust here doesn't help when you've got a business, does it? This is Oceana Restaurant and Bar. Well, we've stopped off at the Oceana for a coffee and interesting view. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Nice hot coffee. Oh, that was a lovely coffee there at the Oceana with Layla. Layla?
Layla, yes.
Yeah. Well, we're going to go. Oh, we can't walk up there. We'll have to walk a bit further on. But it's starting to look good, and they're making slow but steady progress. So hopefully next time we come down, they'll have finished it. I've just got to go back across the road.
On the 21st.
21st of February?
Yeah.
Well, that's only a couple of weeks away now. I had an email from Ian, who's a regular visitor to Palmanova and has booked to come in a few weeks' time to the Roc Portanova. I hope the tree will have gone by then and it won't be so noisy. He's cutting logs now. He's taking it up down about a metre at a time. It's going to go down with a big thump when it goes down. The police are here keeping an eye on it. And there's a good sign. There's some work being done on the toilets here, which are not open at the moment. Haven't been open during the winter time, but hopefully they're getting them all ready, all sorted out for the new season. So that's good. Children's Park is empty.
As it should be.
As it should be on a school day. It is Friday. I'm just walking up to the little port here. There's not much of a port in Palmanova. It's just a little boats. But it's a little area that people quite often neglect to see. But Ian wrote to me because he was worried about the work that was going on at the Roc Portanova, which is the block right in front. And I think I might have been past here a while ago to see a lot of work going on, but it doesn't actually look too bad at the moment. There's still some of the balconies we've got ropes on them, we've got mesh on them, so there's obviously still work going on there.
This restaurant's not open, is it?
Modigliani. That is all closed up at the moment. Just look at the port while we're wandering along. There's actually people coming in and out with suitcases, so maybe it is open now. But what I can see on this side is certainly a lot of work going on this right hand side as we look at it. It looks as though it's all been painted on that side, and this side on the left hand side, that hasn't been touched at all yet. Still work to be done, and there's lots of building material over here. Just walk along a bit. Some men working on one of those dangly things. So quite a few people working here, so Ian, hope that's gave you a bit of a feel. I'll come back down in a week or two's time just to see what progress has been made and put your mind at rest. But these things do seem to get done here, and just all sorts of sort of works. Oh, there's a young lady there sitting on a bench. Got her boots on. These are not the boots she bought the other day. These are another pair of boots she bought in England. Just talking about your boots, dear. Really likes her boots. Good for walking.
Yeah.
A few more people on the beach now, actually, and in the distance over there.
Is that a hotel, that Roc, or is it apartments?
It's apartments, I think. Roc Portanova apartments, I think, or part hotel. I think some of them might be lived in long term.
Where the store goes to?
Okay. You do have to have special permission to chop trees down.
Yeah, we can down a lot.
They must have had the permission to do that. This isn't the first tree they've taken down. I've seen them taking other trees down, and I'm guessing they're going to take the rest down. The pine trees, they're not good trees to have. You drop the resin, they attract the processionary caterpillars, the moths, and they're not very well rooted, and bits break off them quite easily. But it would be nice if they replaced them with something more fitting, maybe palm trees, as we're in Palmanova. There's more and more, there's lots of these pine trees. So the local police are keeping an eye on the work that's going on, making sure everything's all above board.
Which is good to see.
And we're heading back now towards the car.
To get our tablets.
Just going to call into the pharmacy on the way, see what they suggest the temperature is. Not too warm today, only 14-15 degrees I would think. But, it's in the sun, so it might not be giving us a correct temperature. Place to rent a bicycle if you Fancy a little bit of a cycle ride. $10.54 the machine says, and it says 19 degrees. Well, take that with a pinch of salt.
It's not as busy as the other day.
Well, my card doesn't work. The magnetic strip's worn off, and so I'm going to have to see about getting a new card to get my prescription. So I'll try that and find out what happens. It has a photograph on, so they may well send me to get a new photo. Shall we finish the video?
Yes.
Well, I hope you found the video interesting, and hope, Ian, you're happy with the information about the Roc Portanova. Still under renovation, and hopefully that'll be done soon, but I'll keep you updated on that. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye. Well, I've just been to the medical centre, which is just across the road and where the car's parked. And so as a little postscript to this video, my card, which is my national health card, which has my photograph on and a magnetic strip, and the magnetic strip allows them to get my details on the computer. Well, in the pharmacy it was not working, and they have 3 different computers, and they tried it on all 3. It didn't work on any. Last time I went, it worked on 1 out of the 3. So obviously it was time for me to get a new card. And well, we've just been to the medical centre, which is just in the car park here, just over there, and didn't really have to wait at all. And the lady took the card from me. She tried it in her machine, and she gave a very strange look on her face. I think it must have come up all gobbledygook. Anyway, she pressed a few buttons on her computer, and she presented me with a brand new card. So I've now got a new card, and I'm going to go and try it in the pharmacy and make sure it works. Well, the card worked perfectly, and I've now got my monthly supply of medication, and all free. The card was free and the medication's free. It's, over 65s get free medicine. I think that's the same as the UK.
The date?
And yes, the date. So my original card, which didn't work, was due to run out next year, 2026. My new card isn't due to run out now till 2029, so I've got an extension on my card as well. And well, all very happy. So again, thanks very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.